Oh, man. I apologize for yawning. It's barely 8:33. I'm feeling really, really tired. As you can see, we are kind of doing some some streaming testing where I upgraded my CPU and added a second GPU to the PC. Go back to dual GPUs again. Yeah. To give you some context, see if I know where the CPU's at. Turn on my base cam real quick. Alright. Here's the scuffed mess that we have. I've been busy, haven't had a chance. But we wouldn't be able to see it, but this is a 5900X. That's what I used for streaming for I don't know, like I want to say it's been. I was doing X. I was streaming off the CPU while gaming. This 2021, and I got the CPU in May of 2021, and from May 2021 all the way up until the end of July 2026. I'm just saying this now. Somebody's watching this many ages from now, or many months. Sorry, I'm a little out of it today. I've been all over the place. All the videos that you've seen that have been uploaded and edited, all the streams that you've seen, all the YouTube shorts, all that from the streams and the video uploads, all of that was recorded, streamed, and edited on that CPU. I wanted to do some upgrades, and on top of that, we'll go to Task Manager. There's gonna be a little flex, I know, but I'm trying to bear with me, man. This is kind of unplanned. So we got that. We're gonna minimize that. So you can see I have the second GPU handling all the streaming. Ignore the high RAM usage. That's just for me not turning off the PC for an extended amount of time. At least I think that's the case. Yeah. So as you can see, they went from a 12 core to a 16 core. So that's just the gist of it. I'm doing this as a test, doing some stream testing, and of course just playing the game all together. I'm just like, we're gonna see what the shop looks like. I don't really care for this artist. I honestly, I forgot that she was even an artist. I just thought she was kind of like an influencer. So we're just gonna play some games. We're gonna see how it does while gaming. No. Gotta love the Bob Ross painting. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, we're gonna see how it does. I'm gonna look back at it after the stream is over. See how the quality looks. If the quality, because I play a lot of Fortnite, I would have like a 1-to-1 comparison. If I need to change out CPUs, or this is gonna be terrible. How's my sprite collection looking like? The season's gonna end in about less than 2 weeks. As you can see, I don't have every single sprite because just I really did not have a good time doing these. Then you find out that the damn strikes are going to carry over to next season. Nobody is going to want that. I don't want that. Stuff like that is going to make me just want to play ranked just so I don't have to deal with the sprite nonsense. Like, it probably not. That's probably like a bit of an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. Yeah, I've been everywhere. I was at the yard sales for like 5 hours, 6 hours. Then I was at a coworker's house, help working on his laptop, and I was talking to him for And I take like 2 hours on just like life and other and other stuff. It was kind of just like future plans and help set up his networking, because I'm like a bit of like an IT like techie person. I'm not like a full-blown like IT certified and that stuff, but I have a lot of hands-on experience working with all this. So we're just gonna see how the playback is on here. Playback looks fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're completely in sync. Actually, I don't even know. I have not been paying attention. I should have done a sync test. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That was terrible. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. We'll find out at the end of the stream. Actually, we should probably find out right then and there. Okay, it sounds fine. I had to listen to it to my phone. I needed to make sure that it sounded fine. It sounds fine. You're probably gonna see some talking. You might not see as much talking. I should have had some water, but I kind of stuffed my face with a bunch of ceviche. Oh, but it was so good. Highly recommend. A sniper. I don't have a sniper. You gave me a sniper. He's probably thinking, so yeah, no wonder you died. You didn't have nothing. Yeah, what a great way to start that round. At least to somebody that felt like advertising their TikTok makes of something. That's a bot player, and you really did. Come on, man. Man, really? That's what I died too. Yeah, I looked them up. This is what it shows up as when you look them up. Interesting. We listen, we don't judge. But honestly, I would have never put TikTok. Actually, I judge you more for just having TikTok in your name. But yeah, just imagine that. Just imagine that. Not even funny. I didn't even notice that shotgun right away. I've just not been paying attention. I haven't really played the game since last Saturday when I was playing with my buddy Godlike. I don't think that man's even here. He's been AFK for some time. So who knows if he's here. He's going to see me prior playing, or probably he's going to see the notification on there. Like, I see Drew on, but I don't think she wants to play unless Godlike plays. Probably thinks I'm gonna yell at her. Probably yell at the game, but I would never yell at her. unless I tell him to get the damn shields. Probably should have had some water. I'll probably have water a little bit later. Yeah. What a great way to start the game, man. Hopefully it's not a bad omen. Right now, I'm at 46 wins this season. I want to hit 50 before the season ends. But it's looking like it's just... Like, I would need to play more to be able to get that gun. I want to just hit that 50. It's never been done before. I never really had back-to-back seasons of 50+ wins. Like, Chapter 2, Season 2, I think I ended it with like 81, 82 wins. So I didn't really have that much. And then I think the following season I had 39, and I think it was like 34, and then I got up to like 100, and then after that it dropped down to like 15. Like, you see where this is going. Like with that. Yeah, that sounded pretty close. There we go. Give me so many minis. Well, I want to hit that. That's something that's... And you might be thinking to yourself, well, why would I even do that with bots? You gotta remember, Chapter 2... Like, my highest wins have been from Chapter 2 when the bots were actually in the game. So it's... And I think it's gotten a little easier. Actually, I'm lying. It's gotten a lot easier. Oh, am I kidding? It's gotten a lot easier. I bet you they're gonna probably have this as like a Fort Nightmares location. Ooh, man. Oh, look at that. Pretty nice. No crack snacks, though. I have to experiment with just using a pistol. This thing has a smaller crosshair, so you have a higher likelihood of landing your shots. See, we get 25. Back to back, 26. Cool. So it's been a while, so we're kind of just like just trying to figure everything out. No chest. There's no chest in this building at all. I guess there was. I didn't hear the audio cue for that. It would have been nice to have been able to hear that. Oh, man. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. I guess if you're seeing this a lot later, then you probably would know how long I was streaming for. But to the people that are probably watching live, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. It's not because I don't want to stream, but it's been just a long day. Not in a bad way, it's just that bad. It just been busy with everything. Anything here? Nope. How far are we? We're not terribly far. You wanna know how I know that was a bot player? That one had the Travis Scott back bling. Someone new with that would have not done that. I'm not saying that, oh, I know everything. No, anytime you see a Cactus Jack back bling, you know it was from a sweaty player. Somebody that's crazy out of their mind. That's why I made that. That's why I said made that comment. I'm gonna check over here. Oh, she's still here. I might as well hire her. Alright. Gonna be my little personal recon. Oh, nice. Get your ass out of the way. Ah, Lee. I mean, I could check 2 chug jugs. But then you run into the problem of like getting screwed over by Storm and then not having the time to take a chug jug because you're having to just run and sprint. And that's something I've had to I have to think about. I'm getting a good idea how to use this. If this was durable, I probably would have taken a sniper. Did they have like at least a good sniper? That's just not nice. I don't know what that guy was doing. First role player in the game, and that's his play style. I'm very confused on that guy's thought process. Oh, what's up, buddy? Oh, he ran off. Yeah, the Spider-Man Mythics gives me nightmares of Chapter 3, Season 1. Everybody running away with it, and then you get annihilated because you keep chasing him, you run out of materials and ammo, and then the dog can laugh at you, trying to imply that you suck, but in reality, you used up all your resources to try to get the man. And that's the real player that I see so far. And because they decided for another reason to just make it infinite uses for that, it's kind of annoying. But at least then you do have a pretty accurate AR, pretty accurate pistol. So I guess it balances out in one way. I don't know. Yeah, Tanner's on top, yeah. That's probably the guy with the Spider-Man mythic. I don't think I even have this one mastered. I have no idea. These guys don't do a good job of letting people know if you have this sprite yet or not. Kind of like how you see on the quest tab. To view your quest. Same idea. It's a great shotgun, but I prefer... Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, he ran off. Oh, somebody must have that have that one thing. I'm almost close to mastering it. I kind of figured that that something was off with that. I was like, there's no way that guy didn't even made it that far and try to contest me like that. So I had a suspicion that this is going to be a pretty sweaty lobby. Probably not a sweaty lobby. We might have just a couple of sweaty players, for that matter. Jacob's probably the guy that was over there. No, I don't like the Spider-Man mythics. They're great mobility, but when you have a mythic rarity, the whole point of a mythic rarity is to make it difficult, like, and make it harder to find. I don't know what that sprite does when you get marked. You're to my left. Well, like I said, you see everybody with this. Yeah, you kind of should have known better not to do that. Is all my stuff reloaded at least? I want to say yes. It is. Oop. That was an accident. Got a refresh on that. We're gonna take a mini. Take a mini with that. I would be careful. Oh my god. Why did I switch to my AR? That was... You can tell I am just completely out of it. What? Oh man, dude. What was my thought process there? Actually, I didn't even have a thought process. What was that? I don't think I was going to win that game, but man, I could have played that out better. Ugh. Story moment, August 15th. Yeah, the season was on the 19th that it ends. You're at the 19th. What's the calendar looking like? That is on a Saturday. I don't think I will even be playing. Break the rules, change the game. I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel like that I'm not gonna be able to hit 1,000 career wins. I kind of feel like I'm not gonna have a great experience. Did I claim the rewards at least? Yes, I did. What about for that music fest? I don't know why this was not a item shop emote. The fact that they lock it down to a music to a pass is really disappointing. But yeah, I'm starting to think I'm not gonna be able to do it in solos because I'm a little too out of it. I don't know what my thought process. Now, I don't know what that was. I should probably clear all this. Like I said, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. I'm a little out of it. If I'm too out of it, you'll probably see the stream later along the lines of just me feeling tired. Let's see. Also, I want to say, why is it that somebody goes into a bush when it's like away from zone? I want to know the decision. I want to know why that man had decided to just check. If he had known that I was getting shot at, he would have done a bush check immediately. He didn't know I was in there. My own stupidity got me eliminated. So I really want to know how that was even a thought process. Like, who does that? You see somebody right there, you go out in the open, you go out of your way to do that. I think he just knew that I was terrible. He just knew that he was gonna get an easy elimination, albeit he did get pretty weakened by me. Like, he just knew. That's like my only theory. He just knew. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. I guess we'll call that a warm-up round. The first game was just a complete fail. Legendary Sniper, the bot player, and the rook player had shotguns. You really interested me on somebody that only played once this month. And we're like, what? On the 8th of August, and I've only played one day, and that was for 2 hours, somewhere around there. You know, that's just how it goes. I think if I had consistently was playing more, I probably would have had a better outcome, but I don't know. Those two are playing together. They're probably just gonna do duos. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna see if it's possible. Because currently we're at 16 wins. We are currently at 16 solo wins this season. Third place is at 17. Second place is at 18. It's gonna be really hard to get to 24, which was Chapter 4 Season 3. So I would be able to be able to tie. And that one was stressful. A lot of matches were played that season. So we might be able to get to 17, but however, though, the fact that we got to 15 in itself for solos was still pretty good in builds. Mind you, I played build mode in solos. Somebody got that. Sure. Can you imagine being that person to just leave after that? They're probably it is a Grim Sprite, so Grim Sprite's pretty good. Also, I'm trying to figure out why my prepared views just drops down to 0, then goes up to 2, then to 1, and then it drops from 2 to 0. I don't know what's going on there. Everything else is looking good on the other ends. I think I've said this many times, but man, I wanted to stream today because I wanted to get this stream encoding test done for the second GP, so that way I can see how well I can pull off dual streaming, to which I'm sure I will be able to pull it off. It's just kind of I just wanted to see how the usage looks, because we might do AV1 for the encoding and then do a different thing if we want to do AV1 for recording. If I wanted to record like a clip or something, or just record gameplay, I could do that, then run whatever the hell the other setting is. I only know AV1 because AV1 is pretty easy to say. AV1 is just A, V, and the number 1. That's kind of easy. That's kind of easy to remember. I think it's H264 or something. Not the best quality, but you know, it'll do quality. Part of me wants to get that blue chest over there, but I'm not going to. We're gonna get this pistol though. Okay, we got a purple burst, a pistol, some cluster grenades. Bot player. Somebody that's wearing the Wildcat outfit would have annihilated me already. Kind of like the same argument with the Cactus Jack backbling. From the other player. It's like, oh, how can you tell? It's like, usually when somebody has that outfit, they usually means that they're actually good at the game. That usually implies that they're really, really good at this game. Was this not a burst? Guess not. Anything here? Alright. Got a sprite chest over there. Maybe we'll get a rare sprite out of it. Let's go check. Lancehead pistol. We'll take that. Lancehead pistol really comes through clutch. That thing actually does really, really good for zero build. Because you're out there in the open and that thing just kind of boomerangs into the player.
Looper, I'm working through the research Hope stole from Geno's lab.
These sprites aren't just creepy looking. They, how to put it, don't exist. Or sometimes exist. Or exist more than everything else. The scientist would have had a field day experimenting on these things.
The visitor called them existentially malleable. I thought he was just being poetic.
Whatever's keeping Jones in nap time mode is outside of my expertise. And my expertise is everything. So you'll need a miracle to wake him up at this point.
Thankfully, these sprites might be our answer to that.
We're over here just having these sprites slave away. Gross. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what to think of this damn game, man. I've said this many times, over and over again, but damn, this early? It's like, I have a great time with this season, but at the same time, the sprite mechanic really just, it defeats the purpose of being able to win games. It's like, if I really wanted to do fun modes like that, I would be playing in creative. I would not be having this in a core battle royale mode. This is just something I would have in creative. I would have just played creative if I know that the winning is not the intention in this game, and it's just collecting all the sprites. That's just my personal opinion on what I think of that system. Oh, nice. Maxed out on materials already. Interesting. Now, it looks like they're playing a squad game with people, so they probably had like somebody there. I'm sure they'll probably, like, when the other people leave, they're probably gonna just toss me an invite, or maybe not. It depends on if I actually stick around, or if those guys don't play much. But that kind of ties into my other point. It's like, you max out your battle pass, you level up all your sprites, you don't end up playing the game, so it's like, man, it kind of sucks, because I came on here just to win some games, and then also be able to play with my pals, my good old Fortnite pals. But then when everybody decides to just go to Star Wars Droid to max out their level, just do all that, it just kind of... It kind of just defeats that purpose of just playing. Like, this game doesn't really feel... It's not really all that enjoyable when you play solo. Like, sure, it's nice. And then you have, like, an audience right there to cheer you on. For example, like, people that are watching the streams, leaving the comments and all that stuff, just telling me, good job, good work, or that was awesome, or just all that. But even then, it kind of just... It's like, what's the point? Like, what's even the point of that? Variant sprites have appeared in chests. Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh. She's got an easy way of that. We'll see if it doesn't get claimed. Somebody was here. Yep, it got claimed, of course. That you just spawn. You don't even like spawn on like random. It's just weighted on one side. Again, that's not really that great of a system. It's kind of like where that whole Godzilla thing came in, and you never seem to get it on the side that you wanted to get it at. Like, you feel like you kind of... it just doesn't feel all that enjoyable. Because you do all these things and then you're like, wow, that's kind of lame. The Boba that bites back. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of the tunnel from what's that called? From chapter 6. Tunnels are pretty easy to remember. That's a sniper, I think. Well, that's fun. You could just have this there. Quick refresh. I would assume they got eliminated. They cleared it out, so. And you got those guys fighting over there. And you got those guys fighting over there. I don't know, that... I always feel like these games, they do these changes that that you go from somebody that doesn't play that much, not because they don't like the game, but because they really don't have the time to just play like 3 hours a day, 7 days a week, like a lot of the players do. So you kind of just like, you kind of just don't see much of a point in it. Like, you do all these changes, and then when you come back after not playing for like a week, and even then you didn't play that much. Like, you don't even play much of it at all. You're just kind of yourself wondering if it's even worth it. Like, do you even want to just keep playing if little Timmy over here is just doing that because, you know, they go off because they decided to just tinker with the that's a boss sprite. What level were you? Honestly, I would take a level 1 of that any day. And I believe that vending machine has quack snacks for me to grab. I have the gold for it. I don't see anything here. Oh, come on, man. Let me see if this shit did not get. See, that right there is going to be the difference maker. Of course, I haven't used up all my gold. But that's going to help me out tremendously. It's not, I would like to get to level 4. But I do not have enough gold. I don't have enough gold for that. You don't see me. Oh wait, that's the last guy. I didn't even realize that. There we go. Now we tied. We tied for Chapter 5 season 1 for most solo wins in a single season. Nice. I wanted to get a crown victory, but I'll take the win. I'll take the win regardless. Dude, I wasn't even paying attention to how many players were alive. Like I was not paying attention. So that poor dude that had no health left. So we're gonna look over there to my Fortnite stats real quick. See, got my lovely stats. So we got that. Now we're at 17. We just need 3 more. And we need 5 more to hit 1,000 eliminations in a single season. Like total. And that's all we need. That's all we need. Is that. Okay, so far I'm not seeing no dropped frames, so that's a good sign. And then we go over here, season to season. We go to solos. I'm not gonna be able to hit that. With the way that the sprite system was, it completely messed me up. But if we go about total wins, we're not tied. Now, you might think to yourself, well, but you got that in many matches. I was hitting Unreal. I was playing ranked. So the majority of the matches were ranked, which is why those stats look like that. But Chapter 2 Season 5, most amount of wins in under 100 matches played. That's something, that is like a feat that I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off ever again. At least not anytime soon. I'm getting too old. I can't keep up. This one, unemployed era. I had all the time in the world. But if we go by matches played, you can see. you could just see. This one right here did good. Season OG, ranked. Chapter 5 Season 2, did some ranked, and after that kind of tapered down. This one right here, Star Wars season, I was doing some absolute work. What's my best percentage? I guess that answers my question. But yeah, as you can see, might be able to hit 50 wins before 300 matches played. I mean, I would hope so. That would kill my win percentage down a good bit. But you can see how little I was playing. Like, this one was good, but then after that, I don't think the seasons did enough for me to get retention. This one right here, that's a feat that I'm never gonna hit again. That not anytime soon, unless I make it big into the streaming world. Not anytime soon. Oh, but eliminations though. We don't count this one because it's counting LTMs. Same thing with this one. This one's I think it's 1590 or something like that. So this would be at number 2. But you can see how many seasons I've had with 1,000+ eliminations total. Very hard. But yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I didn't think that dude was gonna actually. Like, I messed up not getting that there, but I don't know. But I had a feeling, I was like, dude, I feel like I'm gonna be able to get this. What was that vibration sound? Okay, Quack for Bread, that is a real player. Oh wait, that's a bot player. That is a bot player. That's not even. Arroz is good. I mean, right? Arroz is good. Arroz is Spanish for rice. You might be thinking, so that doesn't say is, but you know they usually substitute the one with the I. Yeah, I decided to look him up just to see his overall stats. You know what? Pretty decent player. Pretty solid across the field. How is the season to season? It only goes back chapter 2 season 1. But with the way Fortnite is, it only goes off of I don't know. I felt like I was gonna win that game regardless. I should have been a headshot. It really should have been a headshot, in all honesty. It really should have been a headshot. Yeah, the hollow Reaper Sprite. And then the other person was a bot player that died to Storm. You see, and then that was when I turned around, I was like, wait. This guy is still... He wouldn't let me pick up the crown. Just picking up the damn shotgun. Nobody wants the damn shotgun. Okay. Well, now we know what happened. Now we know what actually happened. Because he wanted to get pushed out of Storm. Because he was gonna get pushed out of Storm, he had to act fast. Oh man, my eye edges. Okay, Locker, Sprite. I don't think I even have the hologram. No, I didn't even have them. I don't think I even saw it either. Honestly, come to think of it, I don't think I even... Yeah, I don't think I even saw the thing. Oh, well. That was pretty good. I don't know if these two are... I don't know if there's a thing going around if it shows that there's more people, or if only just shows the people that are in the party and it doesn't show plus others. Because you guys would know that it would say like with others. Like with others. Like it would say that. Like it would be with them. I'm not sure if they're just doing like squad bills. Or maybe they're just doing sprite grinding, maybe. I don't even know. Well, what I do know is I need some water. So we'll be right back. It's like so cool and quite cool. It's 60. It was at 64, and now it went up to 68. Ugh, my stomach is all messed up, but bad. I had some very spicy ceviche with some very spicy peppers, and I gobbled down 2 large bowls of it with a bunch of tostadas. So it's kind of been. And it has some dark chocolate on top of that, so that part didn't make it good. In the words of that one black dude that looks at food, and his stomach is bubbling. Can't remember his damn name. I watch all his videos all the time, and I can't remember his damn name. Not a great combination. Not a great combination. That. I had to go check some messages. All right. Oh, excuse me. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I just oh. Okay, what in the world's going on? Yeah, you guys saw that, right? I don't know what's going on. Everything's kind of everything went offline for a split second because I was trying to open the tab to see how everything looks. Oh, okay. I was dealing with internet connection. I wouldn't say internet connection issues, but I don't have my 10 gig card, so I'm not running at the full internet bandwidth. But given that I'm streaming that at a lower bit rate, I don't think it's much of a problem at the moment. So I'm just running full on gigabit speeds for the time being. I think these guys are playing with some people. I don't think it shows that they're playing with a few others, because I think it only shows that if you're playing with in a party, if there's like a party of people, it would probably I think it would have shown that. All right, Now for the impossible. Me trying to hit back to back. We've hit 3 in a row. Oh, no, we don't. Unequip. Because you lose them and then you gotta. And then you gotta go all the way down to 1. I mean, sure, you could get them back, but I don't like to. These are common sprites. I mean, I'm saying that sometimes you don't even find these sprites, but these type of sprites are just the base sprites. There's a good chance that you'll be able to find them. We might make this chat bar slightly smaller. We'll just like crank it down a little bit on the side, just like a smidge. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to bed tonight because I had a matcha in the afternoon, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to bed tonight. I probably will. I'll probably be knocked out, assuming that the food on my system doesn't start giving me heartburn. Because you never know how long it takes for this stuff to get to this. So, ooh, I almost clicked end stream by accident. Bot player. Nobody is willingly going to be taking up a punk sprite. Is this Emma Frost? You're doing that, but that's not even a trying to look under the skirt. I swear, you can see the head tilt up a little bit. Like I wouldn't be lying to you. Alright, we're gonna go over here, because why not? Second store's just like kind of like that spot that's just kind of all the way at the south, but not really. It's kind of not really there. Gonna be honest with you guys. Is anyone gonna ever remember any of the locations? Wonkaland is the only one that kind of stuck around for 3 seasons, and there's a good chance that it'll probably stick around till the end of the chapter. But do you guys think that this will ever be memorable? Like, sure, you could play 1,000 matches this season, but 2-3 years from now, if somebody talks about the map, you think you're going to be able to memorize the map that much? I feel like we haven't spent enough time with these maps to be able to like properly enjoy them, master the rotation, just everything in general. I think that might be the same person. Might be the same person that I saw earlier in the Swan Island. I thought there was a shotgun right there. I could have sworn I saw a shotgun. We're gonna get this there just in case if that person starts to push. Okay, we got 2 spiral rifles. Okay, I guess that's what we're rolling with. Except we're not rolling with that. Okay. Make sure I have everything in the correct slots. I don't think that was the same person. I only saw one person land here. Like, dude, I only saw one person land here. I mean, sure, it was a bot player, but that's not the point. The whole point was, I only saw one player that landed here. And magically, there was 3. Even if there are bot players, I've seen real players do this. Like, I'll see just one real player that landed, and then next thing you know, there's a whole team Oh, come on. It was in the green. There we go. Now you might be thinking this up is because they nerfed the visualized sound effects. This was a problem before they nerfed the visual sound effects. Because here's the thing, I could be gliding in the air, just moving around like this, looking everywhere, and I don't see nobody, and then magically there's like a whole team. So it's like either I'm just not seeing them, they're not loading in, or they're landing all messed up. That's the only thing I can think of. Never gonna clear out my throat, man. It's I haven't been drinking enough water, so I kind of needed that. I already downed a good amount of that water. I just need a. I don't want to drink more of it because, man, I still feel kind of full from all the food that I ate earlier. All right, you know what? We're taking you. You're way more valuable to have than the fire sprite. They ruined the fire sprite. Well, they didn't ruin it. They missed opportunity with the fire sprite. You might be thinking to yourself, how did they ruin it? In Fortnite Save the World, when you have fire affliction, whether it's from the husk or from your fire element weapon, it would inflict fire damage that will stick to the person, or it will stick to the player or the husk, depending on who's the one doing it. So if it's like a fire husk that attacks you, you're gonna get fire damage on you. Like the fire, you'll see the flames on the player, and you start taking damage for a brief amount of time. And then it's the same thing with the husk when you have affliction damage with fire. Same thing. Damage sticks to the enemy for a brief amount of time. The fire sprite only just does that area where you dealt the damage. So if I dealt the damage right here, the person moves over here, that fire is only going to stay right there. If they had made it to where you got fire affliction and it stuck to the player, it would be probably in the top 10, easily top 10, maybe top 5. Where's he at? Yep, just kept moving. Thought I was seeing another bot again, but then I started hearing the 7 sliders. Yeah, you still get spotted with the visibility, but to the average player, that might, like, you might trade damage and then you decide to just immediately move. If you get precious amount of time on that. You got like a precious time window for it. So to me, I feel like it has a lot of good utility out of that. But that's just me, though. I mean, think about it. You got the level 3. 4 seconds. Wait, did I say 4 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about the approximate distance of, like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 meters at that. So I feel like it'll get some good. It gets some good utility. Like, I really do feel like you get good utility out of it, especially when you're hiding in the bush and they have no way of just seeing you. I'm not taking a sniper. I'm not even properly warmed up to even use a sniper. So we're not even gonna take a sniper. We're just gonna take 2 charges with us. Nice, we have 2 chug jugs. We could take a little bit of storm damage. He kept moving. I don't know why he drove back there. Probably heard the little indicator go off with the shooting, and he wanted to just check. We're gonna take a risk. We're gonna take a risk. Gotta hear footsteps. Swear, I hear that Batmobile. I don't go over there, and then he's just right there. Just prepares to start beaming me. Blue chest. Please let it be something good. It is good, but I got nothing. Okay, I had to. I wasn't swinging my pickaxe randomly. I wanted to check the volume.
This space. Was it underneath Sanctuary the whole time? He's been spying on us, accessing our systems, watching us, learning all of our secrets. That's exactly what I would have suspected from a man like him. Take a look around the space.
You don't want to get spotted. So they know that he's here. They know that he's here, but they don't know that he's in disguise. I don't know if he has the 7 sliders. Or if he's just nearby. Which I know he's not that far off. But the 7 sliders have that indicator that just goes off pretty far away. That's weird. We're just here to play and do some testing, make sure everything's good. Good in the hood. I really want to be streaming more, but man, this stuff just kind of kills a lot of my time. It's unlikely that he could be in this vicinity. Right. I think somebody could be farming down here. Maybe he dipped out. Maybe he ran off. Come on. Better get the level 4. Oh. Disappointed. But we made up for it. What's in here? Legendary pump. We'll take that. I meant to do that. I don't know. I don't think he's here. I don't know. I feel like I feel like the Syndicate is going with him probably like going away in the distance. The whooshing sounds seem kind of random. See a blue chest. Nice. I'm gonna take that just in case. Might need it. Ooh. Oh, I 100% want to destroy this. We'll take that. So there was shooting going on over there. Oh my god. I wasn't even moving that much. That is why I hate. This is why I sometimes hate this 7 slider sometimes. It's just the annoyance of that. Those guys are hiding in that building over there. They're not behind me. I don't think they're below me either. I'll find out soon enough. Thanks. Yeah, you shoot me, but you don't shoot the, you don't shoot... Thank you. He's gonna probably go after me. Ooh, both people are on. Yeesh. That's no bueno at all. That was in the middle of reloading. There was something I could have done there. There was nothing I could have done there, man. I'm just saying, if he didn't have the web shooters, this would have made the game a lot easier. It would have made the game a lot easier, but you had to give everybody the web shooters, the ones that literally nobody asked for. Only just a very niche group of people that asked for that to be back in the game. Yeah, these guys are done for tonight. Disappointing. Disappointing. I kind of figured they weren't going to be playing a lot. It says he's playing trios, but they're clearly offline. I'm looking at his Discord status. It shows that he's been playing trios. That makes no sense. Part of me wondered if I should have just kept the pistol and shotgun and just run the 2 chug jugs. Because I would have had a quick heal. And I would have probably had a fighting chance. But the thing about it is, even if that's the case, I feel like that outcome would have that outcome probably would have not changed at all. So, because you ever have a time where you play a game and the way you lost was so bad that no matter what you did, it would have not even made a difference? It's like the only thing that would have changed is if you got lucky. You would have had all luck in your favor. Like, those guys got disconnected from the internet kind of luck, or they missed their shot and you managed to line a shot at them. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you just don't know. That it was a good game. Caught me right in the middle of reload. I'm like dealing with exhaustion that I like, it doesn't register. Oh, that was a short game. It just doesn't register like in my brain. I gotta wipe my face. I gotta get a clean wipe on my face. So I'm getting eye irritation. Now, for what I mean by that, I think with all the stuff that I've had to clean, all the dirt and all that, from me having the window down on my truck because I didn't have AC, all the dirt and everything got on there, then plus the oils. So when I went to go rub my eye, I think I moved some of that stuff in there. Oh man, oh, that feels so good. Sorry if I sound a little low. I'm standing up at the moment. I'm also wiping my mustache down. I use the mustache product on it. Gotta get it as much as I put down and on something into my pillowcases. Yeah, you know, it is something I really wish people did more. Yeah, they got a pack of cleaning wipes just to have in the car and then have it in the room. But that way, if you don't want to shower, if for whatever reason you already showered already and you just want that clean feeling, or you just want to wipe your face because you have really bad dry out if you take multiple showers in a single day. Like, I feel like it's a really solid option for the Genji. What's the vibration sound? Something's vibrating on this computer. I'm not sure if it's that. But yeah, he's really coming clutch for any situation, whether you're coming out of a walk of shame, or maybe you were outside for having a barbecue over at the park and you kind of just want to have quick piss because you got a bunch of smoke on your face. Maybe you went out for a walk somewhere. Whatever the case may be. It really ended up being a lifesaver. Especially if you already showered like an hour or so ago, but you're all sweaty because it was like 110 degrees outside. Or you went to go outside to walk your dog or just go for a little walk. Like, it really helps. It really helps to have that refreshing feeling. And it also helps for people that have like mental disability, like mental disorders where they just don't feel the motivated. They just have that depression feeling of feeling down and all that. It's a really good way to at least, like, even if you don't have the motivation, like you're just too mentally drained to have a shower, like this would be the best alternative, because these cleaning wipes, some of these like is meant to strip away layers of stuff, so like, you know, like makeup removal wipes and all that, and on top of that they have a refreshing smell. So, or at times if the shower doesn't work and you just want to at least feel clean, you could just like wipe that down, maybe do a little bit of like a, I don't know, something to kind of strip away all of crap, and then just like wipe yourself down with like several different wipes for your hair, for your face, for your arms, your armpits, legs, like every single part of your body, like every single. He's gonna extract it in the air. Remember, I told the guy that I wanted to get the Galaxy skin. He didn't want to help me with that. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sell it." The best part about it, he never sold it. So all that money that he could have spent on that he could have made on that, lost because he didn't want to do that. He could have just sold it to me, or just gave it to me for that matter, because it never got sold. Like I said, it never got sold. I heard some really crazy stories though about people losing out on the Galaxy skin. I heard one person say that, I think it was a kid, they made him force delete his account, or somebody logged into their account and deleted it. People forgot their login, or people got kicked out of the phone store. You could tell that was really problematic. I wanted to get that Galaxy S7. I thought the Galaxy S7, and especially when the S7 Edge came out, it made my Galaxy S5 look garbage. Because Galaxy S5 aged like milk. Like, it legitimately aged like milk. Even though I used it for like at least like almost 6 years. I really want to get this. Oh, that's a blue chest. Oh, I definitely want to get that. I was thinking about getting it, thinking it was just a sprite chest, but then I saw that. Oh, yeah, I'm 100% getting it. That up. I'm casing this just in case if I find some minis. But yeah, Back to the cleaning wipes. 100% recommend. Not the ones that you use for the bathroom. These are just overall like cleaning wipes. They're kind of like what you see when people like remove their makeup and all that. Purpose built kind of deal. So highly recommend it. It really it does you really good favors with that. It really goes a long way. Just to make yourself feel clean, or just clean yourself up real quick before you head out somewhere, or just to simply wipe things down. Like, what was that sound? I'm not even kidding. I thought I heard footsteps. Oh, man. No, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Alright. Alright. Oh, we'll go over here. Oh, look at that. 2 big shields. Nice. And... I'm not really bothered by the, I'm not really bothered by not getting high kills. I mean, ideally... Well, that one right there got me to 1,000 there. And I think as long as I hit like a certain threshold with it, I'll be good. Like crown victories. If I get to like 10, 15 crown victories, I don't care what happens after that. If I get to 50 wins, I don't care what happens after that. Like, do I want to get more? Absolutely. But is it going to be much of a problem if I don't get it? No, it's not going to be that big of an issue. Like, you see where I'm going at with this? Not a big deal. Oh, nice. Galaxy Peel Sprite. We don't have this one, do we? Do we even have a portable extractor? Ah, you know what? Yeah, nobody cares about that. It looks cool, though. I don't know, what does he do? Oh, that's what it is? Really? Just that? That feels pretty lame. There was somebody in there. I'm gonna look at the replay, because there is a thing where you can get the bots to teleport. I've caught it once in Chapter 2 Remix. I'm not even joking. And I bet you that was probably what the rift was that. Because the footsteps was there. I actually heard it. Not like all the visual sound effects of me saying I heard it. No, I legitimately heard it. Take that. feel like this is not really that practical. There's so many people around here. I might lose this Galaxy Banana Sprite. Oh no. I did not mean for that. That's not good. I'm gonna lose this Sprite. I hate it here. I hate it here, guys. I don't see. I can't risk that. Because then there's a good chance I'm not even going to be able to find it again. Anything here? Let's check around. I think people have properly looted it. I guess so. I just realized I have 0 wood. I think I should have just taken that ghost sprite, extracted it and taken that ghost sprite. Llama sprite, I already have that one. I'm not taking a sniper. No eliminations, none of this. This is classic Fortnite. I will say this. Me not having materials is what's going to cost me the game. By far. What sprite is that? Is that an air sprite? Ah. A gem water sprite. Take that with me. Yeah. I'll buy a portable extractor and extract you. I don't think I don't think I'll be able to. You might just get lost. Alright, off you go. I don't think I'm going to be able to take you. It's going to take... As much as I really want to take it, early game, I would have taken it. Without a doubt. It's just that late game. I just don't see... I don't really see myself being able to do that. Because I would need to get all of that stuff squared away. Because there was shooting that was going off over there. You know what? The hell with it. Because I don't... Clearly, I'm not going to try to win out these games. I might as well try to give it a shot. Right. Assuming that it didn't get taken. If it did get taken, we're kind of cooked. As a buffler, we'll wipe you out. Oh, you had a hollow Batman sprite. Nice. Oh, you did a really good job. Alright, time to get this before it's too late. Alright, off I go. He was a friendly. He was a friendly. I don't think we're gonna make it. Yeah, we're not making it. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even take the Batman sprite. No. Oh my god. Are you serious? Alright, well. This is terrible. I can't believe I even made it out. Whoop, that was a fail. Holy hell. There should be... Give me some heals somewhere around here. Thank you. That would be so funny if I actually won. I have no mobility. Need all this stuff. All I could do is hope that this guy is a terrible shot. Oh, dude, I threw all of those. Why did it do that to me? I was like, I knew I was cooked. I knew I was cooked. I knew I was cooked. Dude, I lost a hollow foil Batman spray, all because of that. All because of that. Did I at least have them in the collection? I feel like I probably do. No, I only have just one Batman variant. I only have just those two. Damn it. Why did it do that, though? I spammed all that. Now I'm not going to be able to find it. Yeah, I think we're just going to end it here. I got one win, so there's that. Fortunately, I knew that I was not gonna win that out because I had nothing. I didn't even have mobility for that matter. So we have to end it here. This was supposed to be a test stream anyways. I'm kind of happy I got a win out of it, but I'm just gonna end it here. I'm gonna probably just go watch some videos or something for the rest of the night and then go to bed. So thank you guys for being here for the test. I'm gonna rewatch this just to see if there's anything crazy. So thank you guys for being here. Whoever was tuning in. I'm gonna get the tidbits out of the way. So I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Probably gonna get some good shut eye after this, after I do all that. So peace out. Going to bed.